Have you ever said to yourself, I should have invested in Nuvali 16 years ago when it was launched back in 2009? Well, for sure marami sa atin ganyan yung iniisip ngayon. But the truth is, we can't go back in time. But what if I told you this could be your second chance? Welcome back to Southmont, Ayala's next big thing in the South. Last week, we featured Sereneo and Nuvali, but you've been hearing about Nuvali all this time. Ngayon, I want to give you a different flavor, a different approach. Or maybe the younger version of Nuvali, which is Southmont. The purpose of this video is to give you a refresher. We featured this last year in February 2024. So abangan nyo rin, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell because after this video, if i-feature naman natin yung Alveo Village inside, which is Verdea. So basically, same lang naman sila because how Ayala moves is meron na sila talagang signature way of doing things. How they were able to excellently curate and come up with a masterpiece of different townships sa Makati CBD, sa BGC, Ayala, Alabang, and syempre, hindi na tayo lalayo kay Nuvali. How they were able to transform that area from Santa Rosa to Calamba. Parang ganun din yung mangyayari dito. The main difference is this one is a smaller version. If Nuvali is 2,400 hectares, Southmont is only 800 hectares. And it's gonna be a combination of different brands as well. Diba kay Nuvali, meron tayong Amaya, Avida, Alveo, and Ayala Land Premier. It's gonna be the same thing here. Pero ngayon, we're on a very early stage of the development of this master planned estate. We only have two brands as of the moment. We have Ayala Land Premier and Alveo. Think of it like Southmont is Nuvali's baby sister. Bakit baby sister? Because this is a very new estate. This was just launched last September 2023, less than 2 years ago. So may mga existing villages na dito launched in 2018, 2022. Recently, nagkaroon ng joint venture between two brands, two big developers between Ayala Land and Cathay Land. Cathay Land owns majority of this land. Cathay Land is the developer of South Forbes, the masterplanned community near Ayala West Grove sa Silang, Cavite, malapit sa Nuvali. Ngayon, may land banking dito si Cathay Land and like what they always do, like what they did in the past, nagjo-joint venture si Ayala at Cathay Land. Kumuha sila ng 800-hectare estate. Magkakaroon dito ng institutional facilities and kakaroon din ng commercial component. So meron na existing institution, which is Chiang College. So this is a Chinese school, meron din sa Manila. At hindi pa natin alam ano pang mangyayari, but alam naman natin na pag Ayala yan, yung mga businesses, yung mga investors, they really get excited. Kahit launching pa lang, bumibili na sila ng commercial lots dito. So this is really a great time. And you are lucky witnessing or watching this video right now in 2025 because 5 to 15 years from now, di ba? Alam na natin yan kung paano nangyayari sa ibang CBD at sa ibang mga estates nila. Exactly how they're gonna transform this area. And siguro hindi ko na kailangang i-highlight, I don't need to mention it. It's really apparent that the wind is blowing crazy on me. Pati yung hair ko, no, it's all over the place na and because ganong kaganda yung climate, yung weather dito. It's really windy. Mind you, it's time check, it's 2 p.m. right now as we're shooting this vlog. Kahit 2 p.m., no, technically it's midday. It's around 29 degrees Celsius right now here in Silang, Cavite. It's 2 degrees colder than Metro Manila. So na-mention ko rin yan before sa Nuvali. So this is actually 1 degree cooler than Nuvali kasi mas mataas siya. Minimum 225 meters above sea level. So talagang flood-free. And you have scenic views, 360 degrees. So keep in mind, so why am I featuring a different estate? If I have been focusing on Nuvali, I've been featuring the villages and developments inside Nuvali proper, why do I feature Southmont right now? So note that this is not to clash with Nuvali. This is to complement the existing developments of Ayala, the existing footprint here in Laguna and in between the growth corridor of Silang and Santa Rosa, Laguna. Kasi magka-boundary lang sila, guys. Literally, they're just beside each other. So ngayon, this is for people who are after the early stages of the development. Yung gusto magkaroon ng first mover advantage. Kasi Nuvali, mas established na siya. May ibang tao na mas fit kay Nuvali. Those people who want to experience it as soon as possible, gusto nang magpatayo ng bahay soon, they want to, kumbaga, they have a closer timeline. This development, Southmont, is for people na medyo mahaba pa yung timeline na tinitingnan. They're not looking to build anytime soon. They want to take advantage of the more affordable price because this, etong area na to, medyo mas affordable siya ng konti compared kay Nuvali itself. So dito may mga lote pa tayo between 44,000 to 58,000. So meron pa tayong 40K plus. Sa Nuvali kasi it already starts at around 50K per square meter. So again, they will complement one another. Hindi sila magka-clash or they will not compete with one another because there's no such thing as a perfect property. There's always a property that's best fit for your needs, for your timeline, and for your budget. For this video, I'm not gonna feature a village yet, so I just wanna give you a glimpse of what this is gonna look like. So ano ba aabangan natin in this side of Silang, Cavite? So syempre, hindi pa kayo familiar lahat sa location nito. Now, for good reference, let me show you the way. No? Magdadrive ako from Nuvali all the way to Southmont so that you can see the paths and matubanda, and so you can get your bearings and be familiarized about the location. So this is just 7 minutes from Nuvali, so around 4 kilometers, and only around 3.5 kilometers from Silang East interchange of Cavite Laguna Expressway or Calax. So yung mga lagi natin dinadaanan na exit sa Calax is Laguna Boulevard and Santa Rosa. After ng Santa Rosa, Silang East na ang susunod. So around 6 to 8 minutes lang to from the nearest Calax exit. So tara, samahan nyo ako, mag-drive tayo from Nuvali. So coming from Nuvali, so this is the very famous intersection na lagi nating fini-feature sa mga vlogs natin. Andito yung Ayala Mall Soledad 1, Seda, then dito rin yung access going to Calax, Laguna Boulevard, interchange. Diyan din yung papuntang Ayala West Groove. Then andito yung mga major commercial centers like Soledad 2 hanggang Soledad 4, which is ongoing construction. Andito rin si Landmark, Landers, S&R, and all the restaurants na familiar naman sa inyo because these restaurants are also located in Manila. Different cuisines, marami ring banks dito, gas stations around the area. So ito yung major commercial strip. And as you can see, katapat lang ng Soledad yung Pontevedra. This is by Villar. Yan, Brittany. Yung village na yan is called Valenza. So matagal na yan, even before Soledad was opened, andyan na siya. Then madadaanan mo rin dito yung ongoing construction ng Soledad 4. Which is nasa sandwich lang siya ni SNR at ni Landers. So this really proves how good the area is for business. And kung taga Southmont ka, you live in Verdea, habang hindi pa tapos yung mga commercial buildings, commercial centers doon, pwedeng dito ka muna mag-shopping. Pero eventually, that will be a self-sustaining community as well, just like what happened to Nuvali. Then the major hospital, the closest major hospital is Qualimed, the Healthway. Dito pa rin sa Nuvali. And from here, dito sa Nuvali North, sa bandang Qualimed, going to Southmont is only a 7-minute drive, only 4 kilometers. Kaya sobrang lapit lang din. Tapos dagdag pa natin yung SM Neo Verde or yung dating known as SM Yulo Premier. So we will just cut the video from time to time, pero kung titingnan mo sa Google Maps, no, nasa 7 minutes lang from Nuvali going to Southmont to Ayala Estates. Then, as you can see, ito na yung SM Neo Verde, almost beside Nuvali lang. Then, ito naman yung entrance ng Calax going to Santa Rosa interchange. And this is a huge mall If you haven't already, I suggest you watch my other blog. It's called Why Everyone's Moving South. There I feature the updates on Nuvali and beyond. Pinakita ko yung mga ongoing developments natin dito under construction, including this as in New Verde. Para mas makita mo how it's like to live here so you can see and appreciate more what it's like. No, ano ba yung lifestyle na may enjoy mo or ano yung potential of this area if this is for investment. There's a school nearby which is AUP, Adventist University of the Philippines. Bukod pa to dun sa school na nasa loob mismo ng Southmont area, which is si Chiang Kai-shek College. And after a few minutes, andito na kami sa Southmont. I'm just gonna turn right. Ayan. So very evident na yung mga movement, progress na ginagawa ni Ayala dito. And as you can see, andito lang din ang Chiang Kai-shek College. I feel really lucky to be seeing this at this stage right now wherein may barricade pa lang, hindi pa tapos even the frontage of this new estate. Because lagi ko sinasabi sa mga vlogs ko, whenever you are investing, you should be targeting the time wherein ganito pa lang yung itsura ng development. So imagine Nuvali 16 years ago when it was just launched in 2009. Ganito lang din siya nagsimula. Wala pang visitor center, wala pang restaurants, wala pang commercial establishments, wala pang masyadong structure. So tara, I can't wait to explore this further with you. Let's go inside and see ano na ba itsura ng Southmont on its early stage as of today. Right behind me is where the estate signage is going to be placed. So as you can see, tapos na yung structure niya, ilalagay na lang yung magiging major landmark dito sa future. Katulad na lang nung nandun sa Nuvali. So this is right along the Santa Rosa Tagaytay Road. This will be a go-to of many families in the future, even people coming from Metro Manila. And you will know later why. So dito naman, this is where the frontage cafe is gonna be. And nandito rin yung magiging visitor center. So right now, they have just started barricading this. It's really an exciting time right now because eto, hindi na to ganito in the next years to come. This will be full of people, families who are celebrating an occasion or maybe just enjoying the weekend. Even before Southmont was launched, meron ng mga existing villages dito, si Ayala. So sa ngayon, meron pa lang 3 villages here. Nauna si Hillside Ridge by Alveo, which was launched in 2018. Then sumunod si Verdea by Alveo 2022. Then si Lanewood Hills by Ayala Land Premier, which was launched also in 2022. So marami pa tayong aabangan dito. Kaya it's really marami pang question marks sa ngayon, which is really good. Because hindi pa natin alam yung anong mga aabangan, pero because it's Ayala, hindi tayo kakabahan, we'll be more thrilled to witness ano pa yung mga i-launch nila. Here's an overview of the timeline that you need to look out for. In 2026, they will be completing the cafe at the frontage along the entrance of Southmont and alongside the visitor center and the jog and bike trails. That's really exciting for those with an active lifestyle. So nakita na natin yan sa Nuvali, and good news for those thrill seekers, bikers, outdoor enthusiasts. Meron pang mas exciting dyan, no? In 2028, there will be a sports club here inside. This is something na wala sa Nuvali right now. So magkakaroon ng mga sports facilities. There are different key elements to watch out for. Wala palang final na plans or renders about this because things can change habang dine-develop and nagpa-plan ngayon si Ayala. But we expect to have different sports club facilities and elements here, including lap and leisure pools, premium gym and wellness facilities, complete racket sports like badminton, tennis, pickleball, and table tennis. There will also be a mini golf, a multi-purpose court, and a rich view restaurant in 2028. And by 2030, dito na nila tatapusin yung church inside the community. So it's really gonna be a family-friendly, eco-centric development that is featuring a sports club that we've never seen before here in the growth corridor of Santa Rosa and Silang, Cavite. Southmont is an 800-hectare community and it's actually the 4th largest estate of Ayala land in the entire Philippines. And syempre hindi makukumpleto yan if walang exciting commercial developments to look out for in the future. And actually, just this March 2025, they launched Southmont Central, which is the commercial district here. Kung sa Nuvali, meron siyang Nuvali North, Nuvali Central, Nuvali South. Dahil si Southmont ay relatively smaller than Nuvali, ang tawag sa commercial district niya is Southmont Central. And just on the very launch day in March 2025, 40% of the commercial lots of the inventory have already been sold. Southmont Central is actually 36 hectares and this is planned to be the civic and commercial core of the estate. And this will really support the growth of the people, the residents living here. There are still commercial lots for sale right now, so if you're looking to up your game and you want to invest in commercial lots, wherein you can sell it later, or maybe you plan to put up a business or a commercial space, an office space for rent, this is a great opportunity. The target turnover of these commercial lots will be on the third quarter of 2028, laying the groundwork for what Ayala sees as a dynamic new district here in Cavite. Para ma-familiarize kayo, saan ba banda itatayo yung Southmont Central, which is the commercial district, and the sports club. Of course, there's nothing like sure yet, 100% certain sa ngayon, because wala pa tayong makita rin sa development. Pero just an overview saan banda within the township located yung mga to. So join me as we drive from the entrance, dun sa may bandang Fullerton Suite sa condo, all the way hanggang dun sa mga landmarks like Kresge, Chiang Kai-shek, and beyond. So as we drive, going through the inside the Southmont, I want you to take in the views, no, i-observe nyo yung rolling terrain para mas ma-appreciate nyo how it's gonna be. Kasi ito yung maging everyday life nyo or everyday drive nyo if you decide to live here in Southmont. So as you can see, meron ng mga occupants tong condo dito, si Fullerton Suites, may mga commercial na rin. So may mga laundry shops dito, possibly in the future magkaroon din ng mga cafe, everything that you need. Damay kayo dyan if you're a resident of Southmont. You can experience that. So, sa mga go-to niyan. If ever you don't want to drive going to Soledad. So itong area na to, nasan tayo ngayon, may area pa dito na purely kay Cathay land, which is si Kresge Estate. It's also a commercial district, parang college commercial district, kung nasaan din si Chiang Kai-shek. Yan. So here's their signage. Then, pwede tayong lumapit ng konti kay Kresge. I mean, kay Chiang Kai-shek para mas ma-appreciate nyo. Meron, ongoing na to ngayon. May mga students na here under basic education. Then, time will come, magkakaroon din yan ng high school and possible magkaroon din sila ng mga baccalaureate or bachelor's degree programs. Yan. So, when you turn right, di ba? Ito na agad yung entrance, yung gate ni Chiang Kai-shek College. Yan. So, ito yung office ngayon ni Kresge Estates. Right now, merong mga lots for sale. So, we also handle Cathay land. We also work with them. So, if you're looking for a commercial lot, you want to up your game, go to the next level in terms of real estate investment, commercial lots are being sold there. So, parang the two developers are working hand in hand, si Cathay Land and si Ayala Land, because they're boosting the commercial aspect or the commercial district in this area of Silang, Cavite. Parehas silang may mga binibentang commercial lot. So, in the future, we can imagine na magkakaroon din ng mga commercial buildings like office spaces, BPOs, different kinds of industries na iba-ibang businesses. And then, when you go straight, you will now enter Southmont proper. And just like Nuvali, kung paano man yung ginawa ni Ayala doon, it will be the same. So ito yung parang, di ba, may Nuvali Boulevard. Kung nasan yung Landers, Soledad, Seda, kung nasan yung mga commercial, ganoon din dito. So ito yung signature way of, the Ayala way of doing things sa real estate. So everything that you see on your right, this will be allotted for the commercial development. So, the path that we're taking right now is going to the sports club and going to the town center or the Southmont Central. On this road, pag kumanan ka andyan yung dalawang villages, namely si Lanewood Hills and si Verdea, by Ayala Land Premier and Alveo respectively. But if you go straight, Yan, yung mga nasa left natin, this will be the commercial and leisure developments. On our left, dito, sa ngayon, ito yung planong gawing sports club. Yan, so dito siya, ang lapit lang din niya kung tutuusan, di ba, from the main road or from the highway. Then, pag dumiretso ka pa doon, ando naman naka-place si Town Center and Southmont Central. I know you're as excited as I am in witnessing Southmont unfold through the years. And I'm really happy and grateful that I'm here serving you wherever you are in the world so that I can show you the exciting investment opportunities here or some places where you can build your retirement home by the time you decide to go back to the Philippines. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Marami pa tayong i-expect and I'm really excited to feature more of Southmont in the coming months, in the coming years, habang nagpo-progress yung mga develop nila dito ngayon. Specifically yung bagong village ni Alveo, which is Verdea. Stay tuned, no? And subscribe na kayo. Don't forget to hit that notification bell para ma-notify kayo by the time we upload Verdea. Because there, I'm gonna be going deeper. I'm gonna be diving deeper to show you more about that specific village that Alveo has to offer. As alam naman natin, this is an upscale brand of Ayala. So this is really perfect for those retirees who want a low-density community na may rolling terrain, na may scenic views, 360 degrees. You can see Laguna Lake, Tagaytay Ridge, Mount Makiling. So watch out, especially kung galing ka sa ibang bansa, that you want to retire in a peaceful environment close to nature. So once again, this has been the Southmont refresher video. I hope you liked it. This is Earl, the Dynamic Realtor, showing you what it's like to live here in the South.